Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lucia and this is Lulu's Leaves. Today I am going to be showing you guys my top 5 favorite common houseplants. I was tagged by Harley G to show you guys what plants I am loving right now, and I did want to do this because I do feel that it's really important that we remember those plants that started our collections. And I also want to make sure you guys know it's okay to have only common houseplants. Having rare houseplants doesn't make you any more or less of an enthusiast, and I just want to make that clear in this video. I know that I do show a lot of my more uncommon plants on this channel, but I do love these plants that I'm going to show you just as much. I'd be lying if I said that some of these more uncommon plants didn't spark my interest a little bit more than some of these common plants, but I just want to make it clear that you don't have to have rare houseplants to be a part of this community. I'm sure there are many people out there that would watch a channel full of common plants. I know I would, for sure. Because while I am interested in those uncommon plants and I like to make room for them as I have a small amount of space, I do still think that there are some really beautiful plants out there that get overlooked all the time. So today I wanted to show you my 5 favorite of those types of plants. Sorry if this made no sense at all. I will also mention that recently there have been some really unethical issues going around in the plant community. There have been a lot of instances where people are stealing, poaching, and just unethically sourcing some of these rare plants, and I definitely do not want to be one of those channels that adds to the hype of rare plants, because if I am adding to that problem, there are going to be more poachers, more people stealing plants, and that's not what we want. I'm gonna stop rambling though, because I am gonna go on for days, but let's just get straight into this video. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that button down below, and if you enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up as well. It really helps out my channel. With that being said though, guys, let's get straight into this video. Alright, so the first common houseplant that I want to show you guys is the Philodendron hederaceum. Also cordatum, heartleaf philodendron. This one is one of the plants that started my plant collection and obsession. I was definitely more into trailing plants when I first started collecting. That has definitely changed. I'm more interested in climbing plants now, but I do want to pay tribute to this beautiful plant. They are so classy. They fill up space so nicely. I have a few of these around my house. I think I have 3. One of them is this one that is super duper leggy because it doesn't get a lot of light, but I actually really like this look for where it is. I also have one that's a little bit more bushy, and then I have a massive one that's in my bedroom that just trails off the side of my wardrobe. But yes, this plant is so stunning, and if you don't already have one, this is totally a plant you should pick up. They're so easy to care for. They're good in low light. They barely need any water. That's not true. They need to be watered probably once every 1 to 2 weeks. But honestly, this is such a great plant for beginners, for experts, for everybody. So this is my first common houseplant that I love. So the second common houseplant that rocks my world is the Hoya Chavertii. This one is definitely not too difficult to find. I know that people find them at Lowe's. Honestly, most places that sell Hoyas will sell the Chavertii, and they're also usually very well priced. I got this one for I think $18, and it's very full, so that is really fun. I hope that this guy blooms for me sometime soon. I think I saw a peduncle somewhere. Oh my god. Guys, tell me. I'm gonna show you. I'm so excited. I hope you guys can see that. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I really, really hope that I'm not like an idiot right now, and that is actually a peduncle. Woo! I'm so excited. The blooms on this one are so cute and delicate. So I'm going to give this one a little bit more light. I'm gonna put it closer to my window and hope and pray and don't go near it and don't blow anything near it or anything like that. So I heard they're very easy bloomers, so it doesn't surprise me that I have a peduncle and possible flowers coming on this one, but they are just such an easy house plant to have, and I love the look of it. It's like little string beans, right? So yes, this one is so awesome. I love the pot that I have it in too. I think I got this at Canadian Tire, so they might still have them at your Canadian Tire if you want to go check that out. But this is definitely one of my top 5 favorite common houseplants, and I hope that you guys really enjoy looking at it too, because I mean, it's freaking cool. All right, so my third favorite common houseplant is the ZZ plant. This one is so awesome. It grows like a weed for me. I know that they're notoriously slow growers, but honestly, this one continues to grow so much. There's a whole new shoot here, and it's not even close to being done growing. But this plant was honestly half the size when I got it about 4 or 5 months ago, I'd say. So if you want a plant that you can shove in a dark corner, this is in a bathroom with probably a 2x1 window. This is definitely the houseplant for you. It gives me so much love, and I literally do nothing. I water it maybe once every 2 months, maybe once a month. I heard something really funny, and I totally agree with this. If you are watering this plant more than you pay your rent, you are overwatering it. I love that about this plant. If you were to just look at it, you probably wouldn't expect that to be the case. You'd probably expect it to be one that needs a little bit more watering, but the plant has very tuberous roots, and it has, what are they called? Rhizomes. It's like a rhizome, so they hold a lot of water even after the plant or the soil is dry. So that is why they rarely ever need to be watered. So even if that soil is dry and you feel like watering it, just wait a little bit longer. I promise you it can hold off. So yes, this is my ZZ plant. This was my boyfriend's favorite plant for a while, so we named it ZZ Tops because, I mean, how could you not? But yeah, this one is so easy to care for. It's so beautiful, and I love the fact that you can just throw it wherever and it's going to flourish. So yes, this is ZZ Tops signing off. So my fourth favorite houseplant that is probably no surprise to any of you guys is the Maranta leucanora. It's the lemon lime. This one is so awesome. I love its growth pattern. It trails in such a funky way. And I did make a mistake with this one a while back. I didn't water it for a little bit too long. It was probably 2 weeks that I hadn't gone and watered it, and it's in a terracotta pot. So I did lose some leaves, unfortunately, but it is doing so well, and I'm so excited to watch this one continue to grow. And now that I figured out I probably need to water it a little more often. Luckily, I don't have too many crispy leaves though, so yes. Other than the fact that it needs to be watered, this is a super easy plant. It doesn't need any crazy light conditions, and I honestly just think the patterning on the leaves is so beautiful, and it's really cool to see that nature can do that. So These plants, honestly, you can find them anywhere. I've found them at big box stores. I've found them, I don't know, in like a gas station. They're gonna be honestly almost anywhere that you can find plants. And they're typically a very, very reasonable price. I think I got this one for $4, $5 maybe. It was smaller, but they are definitely easy to find and affordable when you do find them. So if you do have the chance to pick this guy up, I would definitely recommend it, as it is one of my favorites. It's so beautiful. And yes, this is the, oh, there it is. Maranta Leucanura erythranura lemon lime. So the final common house plant that I wanted to show you guys is the Hoya Retusa. This one is also one that you can find at most places these days where they sell Hoyas. I think that these plants have become more popular and more easily accessible this year. I think everyone kind of went crazy for them when they came out because they thought it would be a one-time thing, but they have stuck around. I see them everywhere now, and they are also somewhat reasonably priced. I think this one was $30 for this size, but you can find them for $20 or less, probably even less in the States. But yeah, these are really easy to find now for a really reasonable price. Similar to the Hoya Chavertii, I love this one for kind of its sporadic leaves. The flowers on this one are also very cool. I'm pretty sure they just come in as single flowers rather than the little bouquet that you typically see, which I think is really cute, especially because the flowers on Hoyas are so dainty. I do really love that. I have this one in Leca. It transitioned very well, so if you are worried about transitioning this one into Leca, don't be. It was a fully established plant in soil, and I haven't had to do anything. I did lose a few leaves, but honestly it was no big deal. They just popped off and I was left with plenty, so don't be afraid. Honestly, most Hoyas do transition very well. I have this in like a little mason beer mug thing because I didn't have any regular mason jars. So all right, I think that is it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing my top 5 favorite houseplants. This was a very easy video to film. I did not have any troubles picking these plants because while I do love my uncommon plants, I love these plants just as much. One really great thing about common plants is that when you're starting out and you are possibly going to kill some plants, it is really nice to have common plants and to know that if you do kill them, they are easily replaceable. There's really just a nice peace of mind when you don't spend $1 million on your plant and you could go out and find it. Anyways though, if you are not already subscribed, I would love it if you hit that button down below, and if you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up as well. It really helps out my channel. With that being said though, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!